Say, what's the big idea?
Hey kids, last week when we were talking about wisdom, we talked a little bit about yeast. Now, yeast is a fungus. Now, it's not a bad fungus, it's fungus that we can eat, but it's used to make bread and it helps it to rise. And it's used in like bread, cinnamon rolls, yes, or one of my personal favorites, pizza crust. Pizza. Woo woo. Well, yeast can come in a jar or in a packet. And it's dormant, which means it's sleeping until you mix it with some water, warm water, and all of a sudden it'll wake up. It's like putting it in warm water helps it to wake up in the morning. But once it becomes activated, it begins to consume the sugar. It eats the sugar that's in the yeast or that's in the bread dough, and that's what causes it to rise. It releases a gas, not a bad gas, it's just a gas. It makes our bread rise and it makes it light and fluffy and delicious. Well, to put it in kid terms, the air pockets that make the bread fluffy are actually yeast burps. The yeast eats the dough and burps out carbon dioxide. Just like when we breathe in oxygen, we breathe out carbon dioxide. And that's a fun little bit of science in the kitchen. But what's really cool about working with yeast is that you don't need a lot of it to make a big load of bread. In fact, when I make bread, I usually make bread in 3 loaves, and I only use a couple tablespoons of yeast, not very much yeast, but it makes 3 big loaves. Well, today's ingredient for a godly life is confidence. And just like yeast, it only takes a spoonful to give us the confidence that we need to take a stand for God. There are times in our lives when we'll hear people challenge our faith. Challenge it. Well, why do you believe in God? God is dead. Jesus is dead. The Bible's not true. And they do those things to challenge us. They will tell us they don't believe in God. They'll tell us that the Bible is full of nothing but a bunch of myths and maybe some poetry, but it doesn't have anything to do with today. There's also times when we'll be faced with making a stand when people are challenging us to not follow God. Classmate or a friend will try to get us to do the wrong thing, and we need to take a stand for what's right and what's pleasing to God. A spoonful of confidence will give us the courage to take a stand, just as it did the 3 boys that are in our story, our Bible story today. So watch, and then we'll be right back.